In a recent interview with USA Today Sports, Baltimore Orioles center fielder Adam Jones was asked about his thoughts on the differences between a black athlete in the MLB as opposed to being a black athlete in the NFL, and had the following to say: "We already have 2 strikes against us already, so you might as well not kick yourself out of the game. In football, you can't kick them out. You need those players. In baseball, they don't need us. Baseball is a white man's sport." So we're here today on Duquesne University's campus asking students how they feel about Adam Jones's stance and how they feel about race relations in sports in general.
Personally, I feel like that because of a lot of the stigma that comes with football players. Football players are these guys that they get like this, I don't know, almost otherworldly characteristic about them sometimes. Like the Colin Kaepernick thing, he's getting that much attention because he's doing something that's completely different than what most people want him to do. Whereas in baseball, I feel like you can't really stand up as much just due to the way that the game is structured. Being a black athlete, I really don't think that there is. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really think it's a white man's game personally, and due to like all the Latin ball players and people coming over, and especially now that there's a lot of African Americans playing baseball and that kind of stuff. So personally, don't really think it's true.
I definitely agree that the NFL is dominated by blacks and MLB by whites, but at the same time, I feel like if you want to say something, you should just, or send a message, you should just send it whatever way you can, regardless of what the outcome will be, because I mean, you got to stand up for what you believe in.
I don't think any sport is based on any race at all. I feel like it's just people who are extremely gifted at what they do, and if they're black or white, it doesn't matter. Especially because he said that baseball is a white man's sport. I completely disagree, because what about like all the Dominicans and stuff like that are playing baseball, and they're extremely talented. And I feel like if you kick out any type of race, white, black, you're gonna lose a lot of good players in that sport.
I don't agree with it. I mean, mainly because I guess like living in Pittsburgh, watching the Pirates, like our whole entire outfield is African American. So I wouldn't say that it's predominantly a white man's sport. I don't know, maybe just like the way that the sports and like the history of the sports are is what makes baseball like have less likely to be like, I don't know, have whatever like Kaepernick does, because he's like the one in the NFL, right? Like he is protesting. I just feel like baseball is more, I don't know, just not, I don't want to say classy, I feel like that's wrong, but like in a sense classy.
I'd say the MLB is probably a more diverse league. You have people from Latin America as well as from Korea and Japan playing in the league. So that's just my opinion on his comments.
So these are just a few stances on a very controversial issue and a hot button debate in this country. I'm Eric Purnell, DU Digital.